Oh, sorry about that, sir. Sorry about that. We're good. We're back. We're rolling. Oh, well. Oh, Jesus. Losing my mind. Alright. And away we go. Whatever. I don't get it. Confused as can be. We'll do this the easy way tonight. Do it the easy way. The easy way. Uff. Ufta, ufta. Alright, now. There we go. Who knows what's going on tonight? I don't know. Other than losing my mind. Alright. Now we're going. Where we're going, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Okay. Alrighty. On the move. Oh, goody, I'm not even paying attention. What's up, Doc? How are you doing? Whoa, Nelly, come on now. Well, that's just nice. Demario says he's back. Doc says no need to fear. Dot Lizard is here. Right on, guys. Right on. Two of my old faithfuls. Two of my old faithfuls. Old reliables. Good to have you guys on board tonight. Upchurch, Doc says. He loves Upchurch and shared the video multiple times. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, thank you. Like, follow, share the page. Get notified and all that good stuff. It's going to be fun. I'm going to have to look up Upchurch. I've heard of them, but I'm going to have to look them up. I want to say I feel like I've heard some of their music. Oh no, oh no, oh no. There we go. Got a little bouncy there for a minute. Turned your mom's on to Upchurch and played it at your barbecue. Well, hey, there you go. That's a good idea, Doc. I like it, sir. That's a very good idea. What kind of music is Upchurch? Is it country? Is it gospel? Is it southern gospel? Is it modern gospel-ish? Is it rock and roll? Is it, what is it? Because I'm not sure. I want to say they're country if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, then please forgive me. But Atlanta versus New York Giants. You're tailgating now. Yeah, it's just after 8, so the game hadn't even started yet. I got a little bit of a wager with a buddy of mine. I had to spot him 7, though. I had to spot him 7 points before the game even starts. I'm like, well, this'll be fun, sir. So you actually up there in New York at the Giants game, huh? Mario, where'd you go? Being awful quiet tonight, buddy. You alright? Oh, you in the dirty South. My man. My man. I used to live south of Atlanta, Forest Park, Jonesboro, Fayetteville area. I actually went to school at East Fayette Elementary and Jonesboro Middle School. Went to Fountain for 3rd grade down in Forest Park. So I know a little bit about the Atlanta area. Mercedes-Benz is a beautiful stadium, I'll tell you that. Demarius says, be right back. You did too? Which one? I said 3. What can you do to support my page? Well, since you got your chat swiped over and you're chatting with me, if you see that little star, you click on that little star and just do whatever it says do, sir. Oh, you went to George High. Okay, yeah, I didn't hit high school in Georgia. I'd moved, I was 3 weeks into 7th grade and ended up moving. Yes, sir, you can donate money now, bro. Whoa, NASCAR style. We're just gonna go up the embankment. I'm gonna lock up the brakes. There we go. You're a Southern boy. You know all about the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Been there too. Although I will say, for as nice as SunTrust Park looks in pictures and video, my favorite is still gonna be Turner Field. I love that place. I know it's old, but yeah. Even went to a couple of games at Fulton County before they tore it down. I want to say it was like let's see, they tore down Fulton the games were in 96. So I want to say they tore down Fulton in 90. Might have been 98 they tore Fulton down because they had to retrofit Turner after the games. You a Grady baby. Good deal. And I'm a coffee drinking, non-driving fool up in here right now. All we need is one more like and we'll be at 100 likes there, Doc. I'm looking forward to it. Up to 423 followers. We just gotta keep this thing growing, man. Gotta keep it growing. Slowly making changes to the hardware over time. So, yeah. Brother, I appreciate everything you do, man. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you sharing, liking, following, all that. I really and genuinely do. I mean, it means the world to me that I have people that just want to see this thing blow up. And I love doing it. The more people that want to see me do it, the easier it is for me to do it, man. I'm super stoked about that game tonight. Hopefully, unfortunately, I do like the Falcons, even though I'm a Broncos fan. But yeah, nah, I've got to be pulling for the Giants on this one because that's where my good job. Because that's where my money's at tonight is on the Giants. So I'm really hoping the Giants win, just so that way I can win a little bit of money from my buddy. But outside of that, I would rather see the Falcons win. Good deal, man. Good deal. And I'm trying not to crash. So it looks like we're trying to do things together, bro. Ding, ding. 73,000 pounds. Yes, sir. Come on, truck. Don't fail me now. You're only about 75% damage. You can handle it. No, you're 58% damage. That's even better. 14-13 Atlanta, son. Ugh. Oh, that's not cool. Oh, that's not cool. 14-13 Atlanta. Ugh. But it's close. It's a close game, so that works. It's only 1 point. Well, technically for me, it's like, yeah. It is like 8 points difference. But it's okay. It's okay. Hey, I ain't even gonna be mad if Atlanta wins. I'll be happy. I really don't have a dog in that fight because, like I said, it's not the Broncos. They will miss the extra point. Oh, goodness, that's not good. Don't want to miss the extra point. Although, if I had to choose, I'd rather miss the extra point than a 2-point conversion. The roof is open. I bet it's nice, too. I bet it's real nice with the roof open right now. I saw a program on the Science Channel about that stadium, and I'm telling you, I fell in love with it. Once I saw it, I'm like, wow. As a matter of fact, my cousin used to park cars at Mercedes and SunTrust. Well, he parked them at Turner before they moved over. The Braves moved to SunTrust, but he was at Mercedes and SunTrust. No lot lizards. Of course not. You're at a ball game, bro. You ain't at a truck stop. You gotta go. You gotta go about, I don't know, about 3, 4, 5 miles down the road before you hit the lot lizards. Besides, I'm in a day cab right now, bro. There ain't no room for a lot lizard. There ain't no bunk in here. Vroom, vroom, and away we go. Wow. Good deal. You keeping me up to date, man. I'll tell you what, Doc. You the man, bro. You the man. Watching me stream, watching some football. Yeah, you're a great dude. Any man that's willing to watch me stream while watching football is a great guy. Yeah. We're gonna get speeding tickets, but oh well. Uh-oh. What happened? Did the Giants score? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I have much respect for all my fans that take time out of their lives to come into this stream and interact with me and chat it up like you do. You're always one of my more vocal chatters, and I appreciate that, Doc. I really do. I can't ever tell you guys thank you enough. I'd like to be at the point where we can get, what's up, Jack? How you doing? I'd like to get to the point where we can keep a consistent fan base of, you know, people, so that way it's always exciting. They're on the 50, another bomb to Odell for 19 yards, Doc says. He's at the game tonight, folks. Says visit a service station. Giants are about to score. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is good. Jack, how you doing tonight, man? Watching me in the WWE. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ask. I just gotta know which one's better, me or the WWE. Oh, Eli just got sacked, and I bet they took a 10-yard loss. DeMario says he's back. Welcome back, DeMario. Glad to have you back, brother. And Jack, sir. That's a good thing, Jack. Although, you know, I mean, WWE does got all the girls. I ain't got no girls. I just got me. If I left it up to Doc, we'd have some lot lizards. What are we hauling? We're hauling walls. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. What are we hauling? I don't even know. We're hauling dry fruits is what we're hauling. I don't know if that's like candy or what. Yeah, I'd be honest with you, Jack. I really haven't watched, WWE since after Mania. I watched it the first Monday and Tuesday night after WrestleMania this year, and that was pretty much the end of it for me. I got sick and tired on Raw of Brock Lesnar being champion continuously and never showing up to Raw. It was like the belt was made, and then they're like, oh, we're just going to let this guy have it and take it home with him and keep it, and he'll never show up but once a month. So I got tired of that aspect of it, and it's not the same as it used to be back in the Attitude Era. Not for me, at least. I mean, I remember the good old days of the Attitude Era, and to me it was all kinds of good. That don't surprise me that it's boring. I mean, that's pretty much why I quit watching it. I mean, plus, not to mention, I'm much more entertaining. It's the Roman Empire now. Uh-oh. So Roman's got the Universal title. That's cool. At least I'm really hoping that's what you meant by that. Of course, I like Roman Reigns anyways. I feel like Roman gets a bad rap for the wrong reasons. Yep, Great Muta, Undertaker, DX, Stone Cold. I mean, yeah, that's when it was really good. That's exactly right, Doc. That's when it was really good. You could always count on DX, Stone Cold, and The Rock doing something exceptional to make you enjoy it. And you wanted to sit there and tune in just because it was going to be interesting. And you knew it was going to be fun. Yeah, The Undertaker, the thing that ticks me off with Taker, though, is the fact that he actually agreed to ending the streak to Brock Lesnar. That kind of chaps me raw real good. I mean, that really chapped me all kinds of raw when that happened. I was not happy when Undertaker lost to Brock Lesnar. I mean, granted, it was not Taker's best performance, but there's absolutely no way that they should have let Taker's streak be ended by Brock Lesnar. I mean, I would have rather seen it ended by anybody other than Brock Lesnar, no matter how ridiculous it was. I mean, you know, it would have been cool to end it, but have like Big Show or Kane or somebody like that, somebody big that actually had the real size to compete with Taker, you know, to have them to end it. That to me would have been a lot better situation. All right, Doc, what's the game looking like? Yeah, DDP. I could have saw DDP doing that. I really could have. But that's one of Vince's cornerstone guys in Taker. He ain't going to let DDP dethrone, you know, he ain't going to let DDP dethrone Taker like that. That's just dumb. I mean, look at what he did to Sting at Mania a few years ago when Sting and Triple H faced off. He completely just buried Sting for no reason other than the fact that it was there. I mean, I really, and I agree with you there, Jack. Kane should have been the one to dethrone him. He really should have been, but you know, we ain't even about that life anymore. You know, we don't make no calls like that. We're just fans. I'm actually really interested to see what's gonna happen when Triple H actually takes over the day-to-days on it. I'm really curious to see how Hunter's going to handle that because, you know, I don't really watch the WWE Network. Giants to the 1 yard. Yeah, 1 yard line. Good job, Giants. Sorry, I'm in between all kinds of stuff right now. I'm driving truck, talking to y'all, talking about wrestling, talking about football. We're just having a great time right now. But, yeah, no, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Triple H at the helm and him running the show. Be even more interested to see what's going to happen as far as Shane and how much of a role he's going to take in the company after Vince steps down. Come on, truck. There we go. I think he was laughing at your comment about at least DDP for the Undertaker thing. I mean, that's not nothing to laugh at. I mean, I really and truly think DDP could have gave us a great show. Giants got a turnover. Good job, Giants. Congratulations on screwing that deal all kinds of up. So, yeah. On the 1 yard line, and they gave up the friggin' ball. Falcons has the ball. No, I think, you know, like I said, I'm actually curious to see what's going to happen with Triple H running the show, calling the shots, and seeing what all he's going to do to better the product. I mean, that's kind of my My hope is that it'll be good. And that it'll... I mean, I know they're not going to ever return it to the way it used to be. I mean, that's just pretty much how that's going to be. It's never going to return to what it used to be. DDP! Bang! Yay! Woohoo! Bow, 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 bow. So, yeah. Nah, I don't know. I mean, I remember WCW and the way it used to be and how things was. And, yeah. We can help you grow. My credit limit has been extended to $500,000. See how much money we got available to us. See if we can buy another truck. Oh, goody. I think we can buy us another truck and hire a driver about time. Max out the credit card. Here we go. Beautiful. Max out the credit card. Is it good for me? Now let's go to a truck dealer. Don't matter where we go. We're gonna head back up into Oregon. I'll tell you what, let's do this instead. Drive it. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody that watches WWE misses the old school stuff, misses how it used to be back in the day. And, you know, I understand, like I said, they got that PG rating thing that they got to maintain because they're trying to be real super family friendly, and I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm with you guys both. I wish we could kind of live in the past, so to speak. You know, I really wish we could. I mean, and it's almost disheartening whenever they have like an old school night just to bring back. Wow, I done got myself all up in a tree. But no, it's really disheartening whenever that happens. You know, as far as, you know, living in the past, like we see all the old legends come out and it's like, yeah, but you know you're not going to get what you used to have, you know, like the Outsiders, Hall and Nash, when they were there, they showed up to do some stuff. You know it's not the same as it used to be back when they was NWO for life and they were in the WCW. I mean, that's just not going to happen. I'll tell you right now, speaking of Dusty Rhodes, I'm glad you mentioned him, Doc. I don't know if you guys follow the show Arrow or not, but Cody Rhodes, you know Stephen Amell did that match with Cody a couple years ago. Teamed up with Cody Rhodes and whatnot when Cody was with WWE. And it was very interesting because Cody sat there and he had a wrestling event back in September called All In. And he sat there and had Steve Amell show up from Arrow, who plays Oliver Queen / Green Arrow. Well, my man sat there and Steve Amell went to that, and then he invited Cody to be on Arrow. Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm just going to be real witches. That was absolutely amazing. Dude, Cody Rhodes, y'all saw him back when he was Stardust. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Cody Rhodes is jacked up now. Dude got arms like you just would not believe. I commented to my wife, I said, is it me or does he look bigger than he used to? She goes, yeah, he looks a lot bigger. I mean, his arms are ridiculous in size. So, yeah. But no, I'm actually, like I said, I truly do miss the old days of what it used to be. But, again, as has been said, we can't live in the past. And, well, they got Lita back, Jack said, but, you know, Jack, they got Lita back, but, I mean, golly, that's about like asking Trish Stratus to come back. I mean, she's not competitive like she used to be. She's probably still active, but nowhere near in the physical shape she need to be in to do what she need to do. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it kind of is what it is. You know, I mean, we deal with it, we move on. Excuse me. Let's go to truck dealers. Let's just see what we can put our hands on. Buy a truck. Yes. Now, let's see what the price on this is. 112. Yeah, why not? Custom configurations. Alrighties. Now let's change it out. Alrighty, let's go ahead and confirm that purchase. And let's go ahead and purchase this truck. I ain't gonna do nothing fancy to it because this is for a driver. Sorry, you don't what? I don't have any space left in my garage. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, that's dumb. Trish Stratus is back too. Interesting. I wouldn't have never thought that. I would not have thought that. One driver. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and 180K. 2 extra slots. I really don't want to spend. Yeah, why not? I'll do it. There we go. Spend 180K. Spend that money. That's what we make it for, right? Well, the good thing about it is I can always... $6,400 stars. I don't know what that means. That's hey, whatever, bro. I'm good with that. I don't know. I truthfully, genuinely am new to this whole stars thing, so I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's good or bad. But whatever you want to do, brother, I'll take it. I'll be glad to take it. Thank you very much. That is totally cool with me. All right, now we can go back to buying trucks. Like we were trying to do originally. Go figure. Yes, let's go ahead and buy a truck. Custom configurations. Leave it alone. I might upgrade it once I reach the point where I can change the fuel on it, but that'll be it. Purchase that dude. Do you want to drive your new truck? No, I don't. I want to put it up here in Portland. And drop it off right there. Thank you, sir. Now let's kick out of that. Are you sure you want to exit the truck dealership? I am. Huh. More money, more problems. I'm going to go ahead and say it like this. I'm going to be perfectly real, Jack. If I win that lottery ticket tomorrow night, bruh, I'm just going to be completely honest with you, sir. If I win that money tomorrow night, it's going to be on. Y'all probably ain't going to see me for a day or two. Maybe even a week. But when I come back, I'm going to come back and be thebomb.com. DeMario, yeah, I just got a simple one. I didn't do nothing major for that one because what had happened was, fellas, Friday, I reinstalled, well, I upgraded to Windows 10. So, when that happened, I had the distinct pleasure of forgetting to transfer my save file. And when I did that, I have to start at the ground level again. So that's why whenever you see this truck here, it's not because I like this truck. It's because that's my truck now. And y'all remember my truck list was like long as could be? Yeah. It's not long anymore. We have just 2 trucks. Mario says, I don't even too much like those trucks. You talking about the W900s? The only reason I've got the W900 is because it's technically the cheapest Kenworth. It's actually cheaper than mine that I'm driving. I like the slope nose. Plus, right now I'm trying to make money. So, my truck will always be, you'll never even see those trucks unless I choose to drive one, which I won't. Actually, I've got to download the Mack Anthem I had because we had bought that truck. So now I got to sit there and download that truck again and whatnot. Oh, you don't like the truck I have now? Well, I'm growing, bro. It's only a day cab. It's not a high-rise sleeper. What kind of truck do you like? Can I put multiple flashing lights on my truck? Yeah, Doc, I can with mods. The only lights... Oh, Jiminy. I didn't even... Well, I'm a complete retard. We're going to back up. I'm going to fix that right now. I didn't even notice that. Huh. Yep. Sure enough. Well, I've got to discover a Peterbilt dealership first before I can even think about buying a Peterbilt. So, yeah. No, I got to fix that. I didn't even realize I did that when I did it, so. Mid-lift. 6x4, 150. There we go. We'll go that. There we go. Now we're good. Wait a minute. What am I thinking here? What's up, Michael? How you doing tonight, buddy? Oh, yeah. I like my Peterbilt, too. I'll eventually get back to that. But, again, right now, we just gotta... We gotta wait and be patient. It's all about, you know, rebuilding the profile back up. That's the only downfall. Apparently, I can't do nothing to customize this thing yet. Jeez. I can put a front banner on it. I got the raggedy front bumper on it. No bull bars. Can I even put that on there yet? Nope. Regular side skirts. No door trim. Regular exhaust. Door handles. Yeah, just leave it alone. I ain't gonna worry about it. Can't do nothing else with it. Why not? Now, Michael, are you dating fire hydrants or something? Is that your goal in life, to date fire hydrants? Took one out? I know what you meant. You hit one. Why'd you do that for? And how much water was there? Now we can hit the daggum escape key like a dummy. And let's go pick up some loads. I don't even know where I'm in Reading, so let's see what we can get. Let's go to Grand Canyon, Arizona. Why not? Brrr. The ones that make the pipes squeal, I don't think we ever had one of those in game. They have them in real life, but I don't think we ever had one of those in game. Now, I want to get the Mack Anthem back in, but unfortunately, I'm fairly certain that knowing my dumb, stupid, la-di-doo-dah luck, I will not be able to drive said Mack Anthem because, well, Alberto Durium says he's having fun at Mercedes-Benz. What's the score, my Doc? What's the score, Doc? Drive to Georgia. Hey, that's an idea. I think I'll pass on that though and spend my day off tomorrow with the wife for a little bit and do some stuff in the yard since it's not 9,000 degrees. Yeah, you can pick it up on Steam, brother. There we are. We are hooked up. And now let's see if I can roll this thing out of here without hitting anything. Don't be like that, sir. Doc says he's got me on a projector screen right now. They will only give me 15 minutes. Oh, that's cool. Here in the tailgate section. That's really cool, Doc. You got me on a projector, man. That's neat. If they can hear me, hey, everybody at Mercedes-Benz. In the tailgate section, hanging out, watching some football. Dude, that is totally cool, man. I love it. I love it. I love every bit of it. You have to pay $25 for it. Good job, Doc. Good job. Good job. Then I'll try to be on my best behavior and drive like I got some sense. Yeah, Oregon's out there. It's got some stuff in it for real. It really does. I mean, it's kind of wild. I mean, it almost reminds me, certain parts of it out near the coast kind of remind me of Mexico. Thanks, Doc. I appreciate that, man. That's really cool, dude. That is really cool. You can watch me on Facebook. You can watch me on YouTube. You can watch me on Twitch. Just type in XG Wolverine and there you go, folks. But yeah, Demario, the turns out there on the coast in Oregon, they remind me of the New Mexico mod. Or Mexico mod, excuse me. They really do, man. They're twisty. And when you carry triples, it gets even worse. Right now we're just carrying doubles and cruising along at 58 miles an hour because we're in California and you can't go no faster than can't go no faster than 55. Go Falcons. There you go. People are walking up to see me drive. Jack, I've had the game since, I want to say since about June or July. And I'm actually a lot further along in it than what I'm doing right now. Like I said, I actually sat there and reinstalled and did not change my or take my save profile with me. Yeah, Demario, the mountains in Vegas are rough, but I'll tell you what, I found a patch coming out of Canada going into Minnesota on coast to coast, and yeah, that's a patch that you don't want to carry a heavy piece of equipment through. Where did the video go? The video ain't go nowhere. It's right here. Probably wouldn't hurt if I slowed down. Yeah, the video's still right here, bud. Demario, it froze? Oh, goodness. I'm driving all over the road. Try refreshing your video, Demario. It's still there. Good deal, good deal. Alright, Demario. Good deal, Jack. Good deal. Why is the screen freezing? I'm not sure. Ooh, boy. I'm not sure why the screen keeps freezing. You can get it on Steam, Jack. I don't know why the video's freezing, Doc. It's not freezing on my end. I'm running playback, Facebook video playback on a different connection, and what I'm seeing is not freezing. So I don't know if it's something where you're at the stadium or what. Yeah, Jack, it's on Steam. You can pick it up on Steam. If it's not on sale, I believe the base game is $19.99. That comes with Arizona, Nevada, and California. And, ooh, excuse me. There, bus. And then you can get the DLC for New Mexico. And that's, I want to say like $11.99 or something like that. And same with the Oregon DLC. And then if you're feeling really froggy and you want to leap, there's quite a few mods that you can get. Right now, I don't have any of my mod installed. I'm honestly not sure why. If it's still freezing, I don't know why it's freezing. That's what's got me a bit perplexed. That's why I'm driving a little funky right now, because I'm double checking my other screen. Don't look like it's freezing on my end, so yeah. But no, you can get Coast to Coast. You can get Viva Mexico, Mexico Extremo, and Canada Dream. And thank you, Doc. Thank you. But the things I just mentioned, Coast to Coast, Canada Dream, Viva Mexico, and Mexico Extremo, they're all mods, so you'll have to search the SCS forums to find them. And good deal, Doc, good deal. And then you can go online and search Truckers MP, and that's actually a multiplayer aspect. It's not a it's one of those things where only the base trucks in the game that come with the game, even if you fully tricked it out, as long as it's base equipment on the truck that actually comes with the game, you can use it in Truckers MP. So, like the truck I'm driving right now, if I went into Truckers MP, I could use this truck right here. But if I had the Mack Anthem or my Kenworth T800, I can't take those into Truckers MP because they're not supported because they're mod trucks. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what that is. And like I say, you can search the Steam Workshop for all kinds of mods for the game. The SCS forums is another outlet for mods and whatnot. So just when you go to do anything with the SCS forums, just be very careful on the links that you click. Read the pages very carefully. Good deal, Doc. What's the they at halftime or what, Doc? What's going on with the game? But yeah. Michael, Demario, you guys still in the house? But yeah, I got to get my Coast to Coast mod back in so we can start traveling out west again. I got another guy that comes in here periodically and been wanting me for forever to go to Norfolk, Virginia. So I just need to get in there and do that. Oh boy. Come on, drive straight, fool. Good deal. And away we go. Cruising right along to Arizona. Got about 15 hours left. Woo! Okay, I missed that. Cool, second quarter. Alrighty, well, we're gonna have to make a U-turn at some point. I missed that turn all kinds of. But it's all good. I'm sorry they mad at me there, Doc. That's not cool. Let's make a U-turn. Make it interesting. Those like a Kenworth and a Pete. There we go. There we go. Moving it right on down the road. Yep. Nah, Jack, I think you'll enjoy it. Just if you have to reinstall your operating system and you don't want to start from ground zero, I highly recommend you find that save game file for American Truck and move it somewhere. That was a lesson learned on my part. Steam does not back that up, and I thought they did. So yeah. Oh well. Ding, round one. Okay, I don't know what just happened. That's weird. Oh well. Demario says, where are we going? We are going here. There we go. We're going over to Grand Canyon Village in Arizona is where we're going to end up going to. So, yeah. That's where it looks like we're heading to. And I'm not sure what we're hauling. We're going to look that up. Cargo vegetables. We're hauling vegetables in these 2 pup trailers. So, yeah. There we go. Drive like we got our head hanging out the window for a minute. What's up, Tim? How you doing tonight, buddy? Let's get this joint jumping. Oops, wrong one. There we go, that's what I wanted. Get that air horn going. Get a little bit of air horn action. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Ooh, Weezy's driving all over the road here. Whoa, Nelly. Oh, okay. There we go. I figured it out now. Ah, there we go. Something's hanging up on my mouse cord. Doing all right. Another day. Yep. Another day, another nickel. That's usually how it goes. Glad to have everybody here, have everybody watching. It's always a good time when everybody comes in here. There we go. Now we're cruising. Not really speeding, which is good. Don't want to speed. Can't make money if you speed. Can't make the money if you speed. And it's a good thing we slowed down because there was a cop. Hiller, copper. Good deal. Hope everybody has had a good day. I've had a good day so far. Streaming is way more fun than working. Touchdown, ATL. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Giants might end up being a lost cause. 50 yards for the touchdown. Good job. Uh, 7-0 Atlanta. Good job. Ugh, sounds like you had a rough day, Tim. Kicking back, relaxing, watching the stream is a lot better than working, ain't it? Come on, guys. Come on now. Work with me here. Less than 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Or second quarter, excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, I can believe it. Sounded like it was a dirty day. And I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad to have everybody watching this thing. I really am. Y'all take a look at that. Daggum side by side on the daggum interstate. Look at that mess. Isn't that wild? A little side by side on the interstate. Who knew? That's a part of the Oregon DLC as well. Petro. Good deal. Yeah, I do. I like to get my hands dirty and do some oil changes and stuff like that. Well, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm assuming penetrating lube was your friend on that job, Tim. My man, Torch. Good job, sir. Good job. Good job. That'll definitely take care of them bolts real quick, huh? He's like DOT. I like it. Well, at least Doc says he's like DOT and not State Highway Patrol, because if he was like State Highway Patrol, he'd be frowning at the fact that I'm speeding right now. Yeah, I think we're going to keep doing 66, 67 miles an hour, something like that. Keep it on rolling. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Got to help everybody out. If you can help them out, help them out. Good deal. Them bolts won't be no problem. Probably be able to stay in there for another, let's see, it's a 65, so that's 40, 50, yeah, 53 years. They'll be able to stay in there for another 53 years. Yeah, I find that I like Loctite pretty good. Loctite blue just because it allows the bolts to stay stuck together, but you know, it gives me the ability to pull them back apart if I ever have to. I try not to use Thread Locker Red just because, just in case you got to take that thing back out. Hope you put some anti-seize on the bolts. Never sees on everything. Good deal. Help out that future mechanic 50 years down the road when he's got to take that deal apart. That'll fix that real quick. Bomb to Odell again, 36 yards. Don't get my hopes up. Don't get my hopes up, Doc. I got money on that game, so don't get my hopes up. Like I said, it is a friendly $10 bet between me and a buddy of mine, but still, I had to spot him 7 points. So, to me, it's, yeah, to me, it's already a 14-0 game. So, I know he's over there dancing in his chair right now, guaranteed. My truck's a man killer too. Check that out. All right, that'll work. Good deal. First down, Giants. Yeah, but the thing about the old trucks though is they're not like the new ones. Thanks, OG Bud from Twitch. I appreciate that, man. All the conversating you're hearing right now is coming from Facebook. I do apologize for that. I've almost got that chat integration thing figured out to where y'all can all see each other's chat in the stream and whatnot. But for the time being, I'll tell where people are from since we have a Twitch viewer in here now. But yeah, that's the thing, Tim, about the trucks from the old school. You know, they're just, there's nothing that can compare to them in the present day. I mean, it's just, they're not. I mean, all the truck manufacturers out there are pretty good, but it's just nothing like an old school steel body. You know, I know they try to save weight for fuel efficiency and all that good mess, but good old school steel body never hurt nothing. You can beat that thing to death all day, every day. And I'm glad to have you in here, OG Bud. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the views, all the follows, the likes, and everything else that goes along with it, man. It means a lot to me. Doc says the Newports are getting low. That's not good. I hope you brought an extra pack. But yeah, that's the other thing too. The electronics on cars nowadays, cars and trucks nowadays, it's just ridiculous, man. I mean, it's too ridiculous. It's like they purposely make cars and trucks nowadays to where you literally have to be an ASE certified mechanic to work on things. And have computer knowledge for days in order to understand it. I'm just sitting there thinking that's not my ideal situation. I like something where you can get in there and you can get your hands dirty and work on it and figure it out and just, yeah, it's really hard to mess up something that doesn't have a computer. Come on, truck, crank up, hurry up. I ain't got all day. Do I have a repair facility coming up? No, I do not. I'm going to have to nickel and dime this one. the nickel and dime it. Yeah, you can't plug a laptop into something from the 1965. That's... Hey, got a repair facility coming up. Goody, goody. We can repair the truck. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Yeah, I like old school stuff like that. Eventually, somewhere down the road, my wife wants a 69 Mustang. So that'll probably happen at some point, but yeah, that ain't gonna happen in the next it ain't gonna happen in the next several years, I'll tell you that much. Giants on the 20-yard line of Atlanta. Getting close. All they need is another 36-yard bomb to Odell, and they might have a score. And if there's any viewers of Twitch or YouTube out there, please don't feel like you're being ignored. Your chat does show up so I can see it. So, yeah. Timeout New York. Probably gonna figure out how they can screw this deal up as close to the end zone as they are. About like Denver. They'll figure out how to lose a game in a hurry. Peterbilt truck dealer discovered. Yeah, some of the old square nose stuff looks good. Eli got sacked. Of course he did. That does not surprise me at all. On the road again. Yeah, we might have to find somewhere to take on fuel. Excuse me. Oh, good. We can take on fuel probably up the road a little bit, I think. Yeah, old stuff from the 80s is pretty reliable. I mean, that's just how that works out. I mean, it's funny the way old stuff is more reliable than new stuff. I mean, my grandfather had an old 72 F100, and it was a nice truck. I mean, for what it was. It was a good old beat-up truck, and field goal is good, so they're on the board with 3 points. Good job. But yeah, he had that old 72 F100, and that thing, it was rough, but I mean, that old gal was a good truck, and it was a good workhorse for him. Called it the old farm truck because he bought it up in Missouri. But that thing hung out for a long time. It was a good old-fashioned stick shift. I actually learned how to drive that. I'd prefer driving his 86 that he had, though. 86 F250 extended cab, four-wheel drive. Yeah, I'd rather drive that one. He even taught me how to lock the hubs in on that silly thing. But out of the two, that was my favorite one. I still like the old one, but the newer of the two was my favorite. I just think that, truthfully, if you want to talk new trucks, I think personally, even the Super Duty, the new 2018, 2019 Super Duty nose style, it's okay. But personally, I'm a Ford guy, but I personally I love the look of the GMC Denali. Now that is a good looking truck. To me, it looks like it looks like it's done up just right. Yeah, that's usually the way it is when they're up north. It doesn't matter if it's cars, trucks, whatever it is, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Pontiac. It don't matter. When they're that far up north, they're done. I mean, you know, to do anything major with them would require a considerable investment. And that's just because of the salt that's on the roads, and it just eats up that steel body. But yeah. Yeah, it does. That salt kills everything. I think the only thing the salt, and it'll mess it up pretty bad, but I think the only thing the salt really don't mess with too awful bad is the unibody cars and trucks. I mean, anything that's unibody, it won't mess with it too bad, because most modern cars are now aluminum, so, or plastic. My best friend had a Kia Rio, no lie. A friend of ours, he had put an alarm system on it. This was, geez, 10 years ago or more. Probably 10, 12, maybe even 14 years ago. Put a car alarm on it. It was relatively new. And when he slid that car alarm on there, he set the sensitivity on it to where if you just tapped the car, it would go off, right? And a friend of ours, in his infinite wisdom, thought it'd be a great idea to elbow drop from the top rope on the hood of the car. My best friend wanted to kill that guy. He was ready to kill him. He just had that look like I'm about to rip his face off and wear it as a Halloween mask. And it was too funny when it happened, because as mad as he was, he reached inside, popped the hood latch, raised the hood up, took his fist, boom, popped it dent right back out. I'm like, yeah, you ain't doing that with an older vehicle. He would have been in some pain, because that hood wouldn't have gave that easy. So yeah, that just tells you where vehicles are at nowadays. And I don't know, I kind of miss the old bang of the door dinger. Hello. Oh, I almost had a door dinger. I really miss the old door buzzer sound that used to be in the vehicles. Now they got this doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo in the new Fords, and I'm like, yeah, y'all can have that mess. Well, boys, I think we ain't gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Totally used to driving further than this. Forgot that I don't have 300-gallon fuel tanks on this thing anymore. Jack says, don't know if I saw the post about Roman Reigns having to give the title up because his leukemia came back. No, I haven't followed WWE or any of their stuff literally on Facebook or anything else for quite a while. And yeah, you're right, Tim. You can make 4 cars out of the one steel car that they had back in the day. There you go. There's some fire trucks and ambulances for you. Cops. Holy moly, that's a big scene over there. That's a real big scene. No, Jack, like I said, I ain't followed that mess. I quit following them, so I honestly didn't know about that. I mean, and it's really hard for me to feel... It's hard for me to feel bad on that situation because, for as long as I followed WWE and even followed Roman Reigns and stuff like that, I never knew anything about him having leukemia. So it's kind of hard for me to feel sympathy, because is it real or is it storyline? You know? And that's kind of how I feel about it. It's not to take anything away from it. If it's real, then, you know, yeah, I feel bad. But if it's story, then, it is what it is. Good deal. Barstow. Need to find some fruit. But no, with regards to that, you know, like when Edge went out and he left, you knew, you know, you could tell it was real. You know, you could tell it was documented that he was done. I mean, he comes back and does little guest spots, got him a little TV show on WWE Network and mess like that, but oh, it's gonna sting. But whatever. But yeah, no, it's really disheartening when you hear something like that about somebody who has to quit doing what they love doing because of an injury that's going to keep them out. Mario says he's back. Oh, so he dropped the belt and retired tonight. I may have to check that out. Huh. Let's see. Had new school, went back to old school, Tim said. Drove a 83 K30 one-ton dually. What'd you have for your new school ride before you went back to old school, Tim? Man, if he's retired, that's kind of disheartening and sad. All right. 2014 Silverado. Yeah, I've never been, and that's the funny part. I've never been a, yeah, I know you're yawning, driver, come on now. But, no, I've never been a Chevy guy, but after seeing the GMC Denali's, that really has turned my head on that one. It really has. I actually got the chance to see inside one of the new GMC Denali's, and I was genuinely impressed. It looked like the designers actually took some time to put some thought into that truck. The interior, the exterior, the whole 9 yards. Bro, what the freak, man? Are you serious right now? Dude just ran out and smacked me. Brought it back to the shield, huh? Yeah, my dad's a Ford guy too. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I even thought that the mid to late 90s Dodge was a good looking truck. Even into the early 2000s, all the way up till I'd say about maybe 12 or 13. That's a good looking truck, you know, and Ford was right there with them for the longest time as far as good looking, and then they just started switching everything over to, oh well, let's make this truck super rounded and aerodynamic, and it's like, no, it's a truck. It should have a boxy look to it, you know. It should be something that actually looks like a man's truck. This ought to be interesting. See if I can turn around without hitting this truck. Oh, good, we did. There we go. Locked them down and let's roll. I had to take on some sleep. There we go, fellas and ladies. Whoa, driving on the wrong side of the road. Why not? And that would have totally been my fault. But it is what it is. Yup. Alright, good deal. At least he stopped. See, that's a... I don't like the front end on that truck. That's a Ford. Five-window Ford Coupe powered by a Chevy 454 big block. At least he got a good deal on the motor. Yeah, I like that. That's that's funny. I like that. I bet that five-window looks good though. I bet that's a good-looking car. Did they super chop it up, or is it like, you know, just a bit of a restoration? Is it a resto mod, or is it a full-blown hot rod, chopped and everything else? Yeah, that DeMario, that guy that sat there and just kept right on trucking. I had my turn signal on. I was already in the intersection, and that fool just pow right into me. I'm like, really, dude? Seriously? This is where we're at? And what's funny is, in the real world, the cop would have gave the guy in the car a ticket for hitting me, because I had stopped. And he just kept right on going. Alright, Doc, you still there watching this deal? Tell me how the game's going. Or how much is left in halftime, at least. Well, that's good. I mean, at least they didn't chop it all up. I mean, I've seen some of what Gas Monkey's done on Fast and Loud. I mean, and that's... what they do looks good, and it looks tasteful. The only thing I still can't wrap my head around is patina. That I just... it's like... my former stepdad was a body man. He was a body shop guy. He ran his own body shop and taught me some tricks about, you know, cars and sanding on cars and getting them nice and smoothed out and everything like that. And I just, it would have never have occurred to me to take a rusty car, Scotch-Brite it to get the loose stuff off, and then run a clear over it. it just would have never have occurred to me to do that. I would have been like, yo, let's sand this thing down, let's get some primer on it, and let's throw a nice paint job on it. Now some cars look good that way. The Dodge truck that they did, that green looking one. So yeah, he's too tall to fit into a chop car. Yeah, I could see that. I saw a video on Facebook today, and I showed a buddy of mine at work, and it was this gal, and she wasn't petite by no means. You could tell she definitely didn't miss no meals, and I'm not trying to pick on her weight, but this gal was darn near as big as the car she was trying to get into, and holy moly. Watching her get into that, it's kind of one of them situations like watching clowns come out of a Volkswagen at the circus. I mean, it was literally that amusing. I'm just like, wow, how did she do that? I love it. Good, scales are closed, and I can go right on by. That is what's up. But yeah. Nah, Jack, I'm still looking for that, looking to see if WWE's posted anything about that on their main page. The most recent comment I see is 14 minutes ago, and it's talking about Paul Heyman says that Braun Strowman isn't in the same league as Brock Lesnar on WWE Raw. So yeah, I'm like, no, we're gonna have to pass on that, sir. Come on now. Freshen up power, definitely do not have a problem with. Yeah, there's too many people that gripe about, you know, various motor swaps when you're talking about an old vintage Ford and they're gonna stuff a Chevy motor in it. You know, there's too many people that gripe about that, and I'm like, why? It's called modding for a reason. There's the first segment of Monday Night Raw tonight. Okay. I'll have to go back down and check on that then. I just hope they don't put the belt back on Braun Strowman. Or not Braun Strowman, but Brock Lesnar. Oh, goodness. Hitting things. There we go. Yeah, I see it now. I scrolled further down and saw it, Jack. It says Braun Strowman. Oh my God. What in the name of Jesus is going on here? Wow. Apparently I must have clipped him with the tandems on the tractor. Ever so slightly and gently. Don't text and drive. Don't text and drive. Oh, we're only 3% damage on the trailer. I can live with that. That's not bad at all. Get back up to about 55. Well, I would like Brock if he actually would just make up his mind what he wants to do. You know, if he wanted to be in WWE, then be in WWE. If he wants to be UFC, then be in UFC. You know, it's like, if you're WWE, be WWE. If you ain't, you ain't. Lord have mercy. Got an 85 S10 with a small block 400 in it. It's full off chassis rebuild. Came out pretty sweet. Took less than a year to build. That ain't bad, dude. That really ain't. Row that he has to relinquish the Universal Championship due to a battle with leukemia. Doink. We're just crashing into everything right now. Oh well. It's alright. It's meant to be. What will be, will be. Oh, we still got plenty of fuel, so we don't need to swing in there and get no fuel. Boom, ba boom, 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 ba dum, ba do 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 ba do 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 ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba do 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 do. Whoo! Wall. I bet that is a good looking truck there, Tim. Yeah, I could see that. The Camaro front suspension, I mean, that's pretty common in a lot of things anyways. Like that that Dodge truck that Gas Monkey built, the green one that they patinaed. Well, it was like a Seafoam, I guess. But when they did that one there, they slipped the Crown Vic front end underneath it and whatnot, just because the parts were so easy to get. Now, ideally, what I'd love to do is, I'd love to buy, and Tim, you're probably old enough to remember it, but I'd love to buy a old Jeep CJ or YJ for the wife, because she really wants a Jeep, but she doesn't want a new one. She wants one of the older ones and whatnot. So yeah, I'd love to be able to buy her that one day. And it don't have to be like, you know, super polished up, super shiny, rebuilt completely. I mean, even if it was one of those where, you know, it needed some work done to it or whatever, yeah, I'd love to get out there and tinker with her and make that a little bit of a project for me and her to play with for a little bit. And then, since I don't have a paint booth, slap it in a body shop and tell them what we want, what color we want it painted. If I had the money, I know what I'd do to it. I'd ship it out to Collins Brothers in Texas and have them to do the restoration on it. I follow Dennis Collins, Richard's buddy from Fast and Loud. I follow him on Facebook, and he does a little YouTube show every Friday called Coffee Walk, and walks through the shop and shows off all their Jeeps that they're working on, and they do some good work. I mean, I'm genuinely impressed. It looks really good. They definitely take their time and they take care to do it the right way. I think those two are pretty much about it, you know. I mean, and the funny thing about that is neither one of them are cheap cars. So, you know, that's pretty much where that's at. And I know they're not cheap. I mean, it's like, to get that would, you know, to get even a completely, you know, ragged out, horrible looking Mustang, 69 Mustang would, they still fetch a pretty high price just because they're 69 Mustangs. So that's why I'm trying to get on the ball with this streaming thing, man. Trying to get some extra income coming in so that way I can put some money away to buy her whichever one she wants first. Trying to get the YouTube and the Twitch channels built up so that way we can make money through all three. I ain't making no money right now. As a matter of fact, I'm putting money into it. But I'm good with that. I don't mind. It helps bring a better quality stream, and the video quality's better. It's just going to keep getting better over time, so, you know. I was like, I'm a simple guy. I mean, I want, personally for me, if somebody walked up and tossed me the keys to a 2018 or 19 F250 or even an F350 dually crew cab, I wouldn't turn it down. But, you know, I truthfully have a soft spot in my heart for the mid-2000s, early to mid-2000s F250s, just because I like that body style and whatnot. So that's kind of where, you know, where I'm at. So it's not a big thing on my wish list, but yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest. I wouldn't mind hanging the body panels, but I'm with you. Sanding and painting, nah. I mean, I could do the sanding and whatnot, but just because I've got the experience. But as far as painting it, nah, we're not even gonna talk about that. So I would let them do whatever they want to do as far as sanding and painting. I'd definitely let a body shop tackle that mess, because they're a little bit better patient than I am. Did yours fast, but you had a deadline for a show? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, my grandfather, what I would do with my truck specifically is I would have, no matter what color it was, if I just had the money to do it, I would have the 250 crew cab, 4-wheel drive. It has to meet those requirements. And then I would sit there and actually try to match the wheels to as close in a modern day wheel as what my grandfather had on that 86 that he had. And then I would have the whole thing color swapped to reflect the paint that he had on his truck, including the pinstriping. And I wouldn't have the stick-on pinstriping. I'd want that pinstriping painted on and whatnot, and all the detail that was there. And then I would turn around and have the interior completely gutted, redo the interior in the same color as his, with the captain's chairs and everything like he had in his. He and my grandmother had theirs specially built from Ford back in 1986, and it was an XLT Lariat. So yeah. Cherry apple red trimmed in gold. Ooh, that is pretty. See, I would want the same color scheme, but my colors would be slightly different, just because when you're 5 and 6 years old, you don't even know what the colors are. You know what I mean? You know they're red and white, but you don't know their specific color code or what they're called. I would go with a fire engine red and a pearlescent white, trimmed in with silver and red striping on it, with a shiny silver, not a matte silver, but a shiny silver, almost like Silverleaf and whatnot, how that shines. Yeah, if I could figure out where my grandfather's 86 was at, I would probably try my ever-loving best to put my hands on it and buy it. Just because it was his, and when I was young, he knew I loved that truck to death. And he promised me that I could have that truck, you know, when he passed away. Well, my grandmother passed before he did. He remarried, and he had custom pinstriping painted on it. Oh, geez, back in the late 80s, I believe it was. And it was almost like a burnt orange and a Carolina blue pinstripe. But they were real thin pinstripes. And they went all the way around over the top. Not right on top of, but sitting above the stock pinstriping that was on it. And that was painted on. And at each of the door handles, the one on the driver's side had his 3 initials in nice scroll cursive type lettering, and over the passenger side door handle had her initials. And I would do that for me and my wife and whatnot. And the fun part about that is, for me and my wife, our first initial and our last initial are identical. They're the same. The middle initials are the only thing that's different. So that would be fun to do. Got the Focus. She got the hatchback, or she got the 4-door? If I had to guess, she probably got the 4-door Focus. Jack. Yep. But no, I would do that. I've already told the wife that once I buy that truck, that 2000 Ford, I will start the process of dolling it out. Oh, she got the hatchback. That's what's up. I will start the process of dolling it up. I will probably end up, no matter what running boards are on it, I'll probably end up yanking them off and throwing old school diamond plate running boards on it, just because I like how they look. But before I put them on, I'd probably have them cleared, just to keep them shiny. So that way I don't have to get down and polish diamond plate all the time. But I would do that. And one of the first mods, or one of the first things I would add to it would be, I would take Big Rig mud flaps and put them on there with the chrome naked ladies and the big mud flap weight at the bottom, and the chrome initials, because that's what my grandfather did on his. So, you know, some things you might not have pictures of it, but some things you just can't get out of your head. Got her 18s on it, Jack. The thing that really kills me with trucks is I can dig on like Rangers and S10s and little Dakotas. I can dig on them being lowered, because I actually have a buddy in Ohio who was a part of a car club for a very long time, and he had actually had a few things in Mini Trucking Magazine, and he did good work. He really did. And I dug on the fact that he had the smaller trucks, like he had a Ranger and whatnot that he had put on bags and had that thing lowered to where he could drag frame for days. And, you know, that's cool. What really gets me is when people want to bag or lower a full-size truck. I'm like, no, full-size, you don't lower that. You jack that up. Running boards rust out your cab corner? Ugh. I love invisible walls. That's nice. Well, then I guess we have to figure out a way around that then, don't we? probably drill a hole in the corner of the running board on the flat part that you step on. Let it drain. That'd be the only thing I could think of doing. Either that or put some kind of sealant where you mount the running boards at. That'd be the only other thing I could think of doing to keep it from rusting it out. Because you definitely don't want to rust them out. That's not good. Since we got this little fuel tank, I figured we'd take on some fuel. Thank you, sir. And away we go. Boop, 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 boop. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, that's why I said I probably have to sit there and put some kind of sealant on the cab where the running boards mount, or drill a hole in the running board where it actually meets the cab to keep the water from puddling there. That'd be the only thing. Sealing it'd probably be the way to go, though. You're right. Just because I like the look of the old school diamond plate running boards. They look good. And back in the day, they didn't have LEDs and whatnot, but he put these red light strips. I think they were like 4-foot long light strips. He mounted them up underneath the rockers to where they shone down onto the running boards and whatnot. But nowadays you can do LED, and it's much, much, much brighter than the mess that he had back then, and it would actually look good. If you drill it, seal it. There you go. Tim is the fountain of knowledge, folks. You got questions, ask them away. But yeah, no, I would definitely try to keep it. I would want to keep the truck balanced. I wouldn't want to put too big a tire on it. Like even the Diesel Brothers guys, I mean, they do good stuff. But for me, it's like, okay, you know, do I really need 39-inch tall tires on my truck? You know, do I really need it? You know, my mother-in-law is 4'11", and when she comes to visit, if she's riding with me, I don't want her to have to sit there and daggum need a step ladder to get in and out of the truck. That's just being honest. Oh no, Tim, you're not being a know-it-all, sir. You have knowledge that I wouldn't have never thought of. I would have never thought of sealing it up. I honestly wouldn't have. So no, you're not being a know-it-all, sir. Promise you that. Yay, we got a reasonable, but it took us to level 5, enthusiast. That's good. Add them up. Long distance. Take it long, take it long. Okay. Now let's see what we gotta do here. The only nice thing about not having a sleeper on this thing, it actually turns like a dream. That's the way we learn. You know, it's like you ask me stuff about the game, Tim. I can tell you what I know. If there's something that you feel like you have advice on as far as the game or whatever is concerned, then, you know, yeah, I'll be glad to listen. You know, and then I'll be like duly noted and all that and move on. So yeah, it's a good thing. As long as we're willing to learn and not be stuck in our old ways, we're actually in good shape. Let's see where this thing's gonna take me, because I really don't want to. Oh, okay, yeah, that's gonna do exactly that. Whoa, where'd the map go? There it is. Okay, yeah, we need to back up, turn around. There we go. Would work if I hit reverse. There we are. Now we're moving. Now we're cooking with diesel fuels. No, I enjoy it when people come in and they interact, whether it be with me or with other people on the stream. You know, I really enjoy that. I have no idea where we're going, folks, but we're going there. Congratulations, everybody. There is the Grand Canyon. There's a helicopter. That's a little weird. He's flying up and backwards, it looks like. There you go. Figured since we were this close, we'd show off some sights. Not too shabby. Must be reflective of the helicopter tours or something like that. That's pretty cool, though. Out of all the time I've played, I don't think I've ever seen the Grand Canyon in the game. So that's kind of nice. Pretty decent detail, I'll give them that much. Pretty decent details. Alright, we've goofed off enough. Let's go pick us up a load. See what kind of loads they got. Let's see what this is. I mean, we're here. We might as well just pick one up. Pick them up. Oh, Jiminy. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll take that down to Phoenix. That'll be fun. Yeah, whatever. We'll continue. We'll take that. Back them up. Let's hook up to this big old reel. Oops, radio didn't want that. First heavy haul load with this truck, boys. This ought to be fun. And good, we've only got front Jeeps to contend with this time. There's a car there. Good deal. I like that, Tim. That's funny. Once took a helicopter from Vegas to the base of the Grand Canyon for lunch with my ex-wife because I won a bunch of money and thought I was a high roller. I'm not a high roller. This is true, sir. This is true. All right. I'm not a high roller either, I promise you. But I do like to have a good time, so... And that is genuinely a good time. Helicopter rides. They can be fun. Oh. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. I don't have any reason not to believe it. I mean, that's the fun part. It's like, I genuinely don't have a reason not to believe it at all. So, why not? Oh boy. That was a stop sign. Yep. Okay. All right, let's turn right here, I guess. So far, that Atlanta game's 10-3, Atlanta. In case anybody was interested. Let's cruise on down to Phoenix. Let's do it to it. Take the twisty, windy roads that you can only go 65 miles an hour on. Woohoo. Now let's go through the trees. This'll be fun. They say there's supposed to be a road, a shortcut in New Mexico in the game. And at some point, I will find out where that's at. I found the racetrack. That was cool. Wasn't quite what I expected, but it was cool nonetheless. I need to go check out the racetrack in Truckers MP and see if there's actually guys out there driving around racing. So yeah, we'll have to check that out. I got to get Truckers MP installed. I'll probably do that tomorrow, and we'll probably do some online trucking. Check out the new internet connection, see how that does. I haven't done anything online since I got the new internet connection, I don't believe. If I did anything, it was probably GTA. So, let's see how that works out. Get online, do some trucking. I got a guy on Twitch that does Truckers MP. He's a fellow streamer, and he's mentioned to me about joining a convoy over there, so I need to message him and see when he's going to be doing that. See if I can dive in. He's also wanted me to join his trucking company that he has in Truckers MP. So I'll have to figure out how all that works, because I genuinely don't know, but I do know that that works out kind of like guilds in World of Warcraft or crews in GTA. So, yeah. There's somewhere to take a nap. Oh, we're just going to get caught speeding. Nothing new. Not for me, at least. Alright, car. Get out of my way. Don't make me slow down. Come on, car. Golly, son. I missed my turn. Oh, well. Turn in here at the gas station. I'm pretty sure we can figure out how to get around in that situation. I never really did think about it till just now, and that dude just barely cleared. Good deal. Ding. Don't need to take a rest. We're not resting until we get to Phoenix. Then we'll rest. There we go. Huh. Huh. Let me reread. Oh, gosh. Tim, that was the most expensive ham and cheese sandwich I think I've ever heard of there, brother. $800 per person for the trip. Wow. That's... yeah. Good job, bro. Good job. I hope she enjoyed it. I really do. I really and genuinely hope she enjoyed the ham and cheese sandwich. Holy cow, $800 per person. That's escalated. That is definitely escalated. That's an expensive ham and cheese sandwich. You could have went to the top of any one of the casinos and had lunch. It'd been a lot cheaper. And actually had more than a ham and cheese sandwich. Oh man. That's something else, I'll tell you what. That's like, wow. I don't know, I wouldn't mind one day when my daughter's old enough to actually be able to go, for the three of us, me, my wife, and our little girl, to take a trip out to Vegas. I mean, I'll buy a lottery ticket here and there. I'll buy, you know, I'll bet on a football game or whatever with a buddy, or even when the Super Bowl comes around, you know, buy a few squares up for that. But, you know, I'm not big into gambling. If I went into the casino in Vegas, the one place you'd find me at all day, every day would be the blackjack table. And that's only because I like blackjack. I don't do poker. I don't even know how to play poker. My friend who I've got to bet on the Giants-Falcons game with, he is a poker playing shut your mouth. Jack, did you not type anything, sir? Whatever you typed did not show up. It's interesting. $1,600 for an hour and 20 minutes, and you wasn't happy. Yeah, if you've never flown in a helicopter like me, I mean, I guess I could say that was worth it. I mean, plus, you know, I mean, flying into the Grand Canyon, that's got to be pretty cool. But, you know, $1,600 worth of cool for an hour and 20-minute ride, I don't necessarily know that, that I would be about that life or even be happy with it. That does not seem like a worthwhile way to spend my $1,600 that I just won at the casino. It really doesn't. I'd have to ask my wife about that if she'd want to spend $1,600 on a helicopter ride. See what she says. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see Mr. Krabs waving money. Still came home with $8 grand more than you left with. That's not bad. That's not bad. If you hadn't took the helicopter ride, it'd have been $9,600 more than you left with. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm pretty sure that she enjoyed it. So yeah, you just gotta go with it. If she enjoyed it, then that's, to me, what matters. It's like 2 weekends ago, went to go see my wife's sister and whatnot, who we haven't seen in 3 years, and yeah, my boss was not happy that I wanted to take 3 days off because I work in retail, grocery retail specifically. He was not happy I wanted to take 3 days off that early in the month. I told him point blank, I said, look, the wife's already got the time off. I said, I was just waiting to find out my situation before I put in the time off and whatnot. I said, this mess is already planned. It's kind of like the room's already booked. So I didn't do anything until I knew for sure. And I told him the Monday before we wanted to go, before he made out the schedule for the next week. And Tuesday morning, I made the phone call and booked a hotel room. We's wobbling here. Ah, shoot! There we go. Those of y'all waiting to see that happen, congratulations, we did it. Dude, I hit so hard I buried the roll in the ground. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is for me. It's never about the money when it comes to stuff like that. And we only have 2% damage to the trailer. That's good. Let's get this thing towed before we get more damage to the load. And that's what it's about. I mean, you know, I've made money and I've spent money on, you know, my wife. And she spent plenty more on me than I probably have on her. But at the end of the day, you know, I'll spend whatever I have to spend to make her happy. And the funny part is, it's hard to do that because she's not that type of person. She's like, look, I would rather you spend that money on our daughter than spend it on me. And, you know, getting her, maybe the truck will buff out after the roll, yeah. Oh, it buffed out all right. The trailer's got 11% damage, but I think I'm only counted for the load. There we go. Ooh, back it up. Are you gonna let me rest or not? Rest or not? Alright, you know what? Fine. You won't be that way. I will unhook this trailer so I can rest. There we go. Now we can rest. Just a weird thing because of this long trailer. There we are. Now we are hooked up and we are good to go, maybe. Kenworth truck damage. That's too funny. Well, that's the thing, you know. She's like, I don't, you know, she don't like extravagant things, and that's just how she is, and you know, I'm okay with that. You know, I mean, it's I'm okay with it, but it is very, very challenging for me because I'm an extravagant guy. You know, I like to spend money, not because I'm trying to buy her love or my daughter's love, but because I want to buy them things that makes them happy. You know, I want to be able to provide those things for them that I know they want, that will make them happy. And for my wife, it is very, very, very challenging for me to do that. You know, I mean, it's very challenging, you know. But I'll put it like this. If I gave her $6,000 in cash and said, here, put this up, do not let me have access to it whatsoever, she would do just that, and we'd have money coming out of our ears because she's just that thrifty. She's that smart about saving money and everything else. I mean, she don't play around. So yeah, I mean, I'm genuinely happy with her. Expected Saturday 1:01 a.m. and we are late. We'll still get paid for it, but we're late. So oh well. That's what happens when you roll it. If I hadn't have been going so fast and had actually been paying better attention, it would have Oh yeah, that's the hard part, Tim. That's really the hard part for me. I mean, I love her to pieces, but it is very challenging for me to buy her things. It really is. It's like, you know, it's like you said, you know, I mean, it's almost like the proverbial, what do you buy the person that has everything? You know, I mean, it's really that challenging. It really is. I mean, but, you know, in a way, it's good because, you know, she will let me take her out to dinner, take her to movies and stuff like that, because we like going to movies on dates and everything like that. But, you know, it's just one of those things where she'll tell me point blank, you know, something as simple as a $10 t-shirt from Walmart, for instance, because it's a Halloween shirt and she likes what it says and she likes Halloween. Something as simple as that. And she literally goes, I don't need that shirt. You don't have to buy that for me. And I'll grab her size and I'll throw that deal right in the cart. And she'll go, I don't need it. And I'll go, and? Your point? I did not say you needed it. You said you wanted it. I'm taking the opportunity. You know, so I have to pick and choose my moments with her on that and whatnot, and decide, does she really want it, you know, or is she just saying, nah, I'm good, just because she doesn't think I can afford it or whatever, or because she really doesn't want it, you know, whatever the case may be. That's kind of where I'm at. And it's sometimes it's challenging, but, you know, she is my best friend. She does support what I'm doing here, doing this streaming stuff, so I cannot even begin to tell you how happy that makes me on a personal level, to know that I have someone who supports the idea that I want to do this streaming stuff, and that if it ever turns to the point where this stuff becomes profitable to where it offsets my monthly paycheck, you know, from where I get paid at my job, if it ever offsets it like that, she's already told me I can quit, because she knows I hate working. Just let me stream and I'll be happy with that. Get to the point where I can start putting some of them Facebook stars to use. That would be amazing. Let's see what are we gonna make it this time or not? Hey, we made it. Beautiful. Well, $5,000 for that load. It is what it is. Phoenix. Ah, let's see, said the blind man. Okay, we're getting further trips, so this is good. Let's see. Yeah, I feel pretty lucky. I mean, I feel blessed and whatnot to know that she's not high maintenance and that she doesn't have to have every little thing that her heart desires and whatnot. You know, I mean, she's, like I said, she's a great girl and she's wonderful that way. I mean, they are very few far and in between. I can assure you of that. You know, I definitely don't have to buy her lavish gifts. You know, and that's really cool. I enjoy that. Let's see. Do I want to go to Oregon or do I want to go to Nevada? Let's go to Oregon. Why not? We'll go to Oregon. Go back up to Oregon. Whoa, did y'all see that? The trailer just flew away. The trailer just flew away. Like, that was beyond trippy. I don't smoke weed, but if I was, that would have made me blink. I'm telling you, that was all kinds of new. I'm glad I was outside the truck to see that. That was pretty cool. Come on, truck, get out of my way. Yeah, I know, Jack. I know, Tim. That was. I have no clue where it went. It despawned, but it did. I would have thought it would have just despawned and just disappeared where it was sitting, not flew off into the air like, you know, witches on Halloween on their brooms. I mean, come on now. That genuinely impressed me. I've got to say, I'm impressed. That was pretty sweet. $80 XP for knocking out 100 miles of free roam. Yeah, I know, right? It definitely was trippy. Like I said, that's the first time I've seen a trailer do that. I've seen other trailers just sit there when I unhook from them and roll away, but that was weird. Unless it was just the fact that I didn't go into drive mode and I went to actually go pick up another load and the trailer despawned because of that. That's the only thing I can think of. Because usually I don't select loads while I'm still at my stop. I select loads after the fact. So yeah, that was a trip. If it was a glitch, it was a cool glitch. Because on the previous one where I was hauling those doubles, I unhooked, and then after I came down out of the screen where I dropped the load off, the load was still there. I just pulled away from it and moved on. So yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Like, that thing lifted off like it was a Harrier. Like, I bet, you know what? I bet we're so close to New Mexico, I bet it was an alien spaceship that flew back to Roswell. Of course, you know, I mean, we are pretty close to Area 51 out here, you know, we're close to Nevada, so that could have happened too. Could have been some kind of secret government aircraft inside that big old cable reel. They call it a cable reel, but it was probably something secretive, and it flew back to Area 51. Stop hitting the radio button, dum-dum. Yes, sir. Area 51s. I'll be glad to get back into my sleeper truck. Let's stop at the Atomic Cafe. Yeah, I know, right? We'll probably end up going through Nevada anyway, so that'll be fun. I don't know. Let's see what way this is going to take us. So I'm honestly not sure. Oh, it's going to take us 40. Or no, I-10, excuse me. Not 40. 40's north. Oh, okay. So we're going to take I-10 and hit the 5 and go up. Okay. All right, I guess that works. I guess that works. We're going to go to Medford, Oregon. There's a truck dealer in Medford, too. We need to check that out. Oh, yeah, I did have a truck dealer in Medford discovered, but unfortunately that was on the old profile. I was like, I thought I had already discovered the truck dealer in Medford. I did, but it was on the old profile. Unfortunately, we can't stop at the Atomic Cafe because we're going to be going straight from Arizona into California, and we're taking I-10. We're going to go a little bit north, and then we're going to hit the 10 and go over to the 5 and take the 5 north into Oregon. So that's not too bad. There we go. Now we're rolling. Excuse me. What are we doing here? Are we gonna get hung up on the guardrail or something, sir? Looks like we got kind of hung up. Oh, hitting the guardrails. Yeah. Right now, like I said, I've got this guy right here, this Kenworth T680. That's basically my starter truck. I actually own this truck instead of driving for another company, and I do have another driver hired, so I'm gonna make money, so that's a good thing. It's a building process. It takes a while to build things up. And where in the name of Jesus am I going? Okay. Alright, that's it. Thank you. There we go. Put it in reverse, bag them up. Oh, I know you ain't gonna do that, sir. Nope, I kicked it too far over. Alright, tell you what, let's just pull it down here and get it off the road, and then we'll back up, try it again. Let some of this traffic by. can't wait till I get the real trucks again either. I'm actually looking forward to those days. Get my real trucks back. Get my sleeper truck back. Go back to what I had beforehand. Like I said, I'm not going to put a whole lot into my fleet this go around. I've learned if I save the money instead of spending all the money and making all my trucks for my fleet drivers really lavish, that I can actually put that money in my pocket and put it toward buying new garages or new trucks for myself. So yeah, there we go. Alright, now we're on the right path. Now we're cooking with gas. Alrighty, keep on rolling. Yeah, I've actually got to download and install the Mac Anthem, because I actually want to see if I can actually get that truck, or is there like a level to have that truck. Because if I can get that truck and run that truck without there being, you know, level restrictions because of it, then yeah, I'll go ahead and get that truck, and I'll make that my primary truck and just keep this one here specifically for Truckers MP until I get enough money amassed to where I can build it up and actually make this one a big old sleeper truck fully tricked out with all the lights and bells and whistles. It's a nice thing about mods. I think, if I can find it, I think I can get the Kenworth T680 as well. Get it back in. I'm gonna have to search the forum. See if I can find it. And whatnot. But yeah, it's good to have someone to talk to when I'm doing this streaming stuff too, because being a social person like I am, it's hard for me when I start streaming to stream and not know if there's anybody watching on YouTube or Twitch, or, you know, obviously I scan Facebook and whatnot with my tablet. It's on a LTE connection, not on my home network, so that way I can monitor the stream and whatnot, and that way I can actually see what's going on with the stream, see if there's a problem with the video or anything like that and whatnot. That way I can spot check for viewers. But, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, for me, having that, it's still, when I first start out, there's nobody there watching, so it's like, you know, do I talk to myself and sound crazy? What do I do? You know, and it gets very challenging for me. So having somebody in here that'll talk to me or bounce stuff off of me, that makes it more fun and enjoyable for me. It really does. Hello, policemen. Normally we crash the truck a lot, but I'm trying not to now because I'm trying to make money and not wreck. Alright, let's go around this cement mixer. I ain't got all day for this guy. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I think that Kenworth T680 mod, or T800 mod truck I had, I think I could actually drive that at level 5. So I'll see if I can find that one and get the Mac Anthem, just in case. Because if I can't have the Mac, then at least I can hopefully have the T800. Even if I can't have the drop axles and I can only have the standard chassis that I'm running right now, I'd still love to have that. Woot, come on now. yeah. Woo-wee! Not paying attention. Oh, goodness me. Not even paying attention at all on this thing. There we go. Rolling right along. Come on, baby. Hoo-wee, down to 55, just crossed into California. Might need to slow down just a tick. Are you serious right now? There we go, that'll work. And away we go. Yep. Oh, goodness. Ouch. Yay! Trailer damage again. 7% damage to the trailer, no percent damage to the load. That's always a good thing. What's up, Jack? Where's everybody else from? I'm from parts unknown. Wonder if DeMario and Doc are still here. Of course, I don't think Doc's still here because he ain't talking about the game, so yeah. Beep, 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 boop. Loan installment. Man, I ain't had one of them in so long. I forgot all about them. But it is what it is. Now you gotta realize on my old profile that I had before I reinstalled everything and reformatted my hard drive, yeah, on my old profile, I had over almost $10 million. So, yeah, no need for a loan. So now I had to take out a loan and do all that fun kind of stuff. Yay, me. But it's cool. We'll get through with these loans in no time. I'll probably go ahead and hire one more driver and buy one more truck here in the next little while. And if I can quit crashing, that would be swell. So, yeah. Probably in the next day or two, I'll hire me another driver and whatnot. See what happens. Because I'm going to take this truck here and build it up like I did the first go around, so. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably end up getting the Mack Anthem and the T680, see which one of those I can buy at the level I'm at. And then I'll take and I'll proceed on to driving one of them and whichever one I can buy. And then what I'll do is I'll sit there, if I can buy one of those, I'll hire another driver and put that driver in this truck so that way I can have 3 trucks running all the time. Tim's back. Phone died. Understood, sir. Understood. Understood. Viewership's been kind of shaky as of late. But at the end of the day, I'd rather have people who are loyal viewers that want to come in here and hang out, like, follow, share the page, and all that good stuff, and, you know, be engaging than have nobody. So, super grateful for the 2 that are here now. Or at least the 2 that are talking. I say 2 because I only see 2 people chatting, Jack and Tim. So. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, come on, truck. 22 hours. Are we gonna do it or no? Hey, hey, with the monkeys. Jack says he's hanging in. Okay, that's interesting. Never seen a car at the fuel island. Or I'm trying to get fuel. Tim's like, I'm plugged into my charger. Now I'm good to go. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, my truck looks so little, considering. I miss my big Kenworth. There we go. Now we're hanging on. Ba-dum. Yep. Oh. Does it rain and snow? Yeah, you can make it rain. Right here in settings, go down to gameplay. I always scroll down to rain probability is all the way down for the most part. You could turn that all the way up, and it would rain all the time. Put it all the way over to here where the mouse is at, and it would rain all the time. You can put it in the middle, and you get 50-50 shot of it raining. So yeah, you can adjust the rain events. Me personally, I don't really like driving in the rain in real life, so therefore I ain't even trying to deal with rain in the game. Yeah. No, Tim, not too soon. You're good, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah. Next time, back up ATS. Are you serious right now? How you not gonna hit your brakes and you see somebody pulling back on the road? You knucklehead. Jeez. All I need is 7% damage on the load and I win. I got 7% on the tractor, 7% on the trailer. All I need is 7% on the load and I win. But I think it's like sand or gravel or something like that. You can't damage that. Yeah, it's limestone. You can't damage that. Yeah, definitely back that up. I honestly just, I didn't even think about it. Because, like, for instance, World of Warcraft saves online. GTA Online saves online, right? My cloud saves for the single player of GTA save into Rockstar Cloud. No need to keep that on my hard drive, right? So I don't have to worry about that. I go back in, and in theory, I can go right back to where I was at. Yeah, I thought Steam would do the same thing. Apparently it doesn't. So yeah. Yeah, I did too. I loved all my other trucks. Especially the Mack Anthem. I didn't really get a chance to play with that one before I decided to get off my butt and just reformat the hard drive. I had to do something because, truthfully, I kept paying attention to the stream, and I got tired of it not looking like it looks right now. As a matter of fact, my settings for the stream are actually, they're close to what they were before, but that's only because I wanted to start with something that I knew worked when I went back to streaming Friday. So, you know, I've done it like this for a few days now, so, you know, and they've all been relatively consistent as far as the look. So I think it's time to increase some of the settings for the stream. You know, I'll probably do that tomorrow, increase some of the settings, or before I increase the settings, take what I've got and go into Truckers MP and see how it reacts. And if I get the exact same results in Truckers MP that I do right now, then yeah, I'll increase the settings on the stream and whatnot, just to try to make it look better for the viewers watching. I mean, I figure a stream with no lag that flowed pretty smooth and seamless, I figured that made people happy. Because it makes me happy when that happens. I mean, that's my thoughts on it, you know. And besides, I mean, you guys are watching it. Y'all are seeing what you see on your devices. You know, if there's something you want me to try, or if there's a game you want to see played or whatever, you know, let me know. Tell me what's on your mind. Well, thanks, Tim. I appreciate that. It's always nice to have viewer feedback on what they see, because I know what I see, but, you know, it all depends on what other people are seeing. So, if there's another game you guys want to see me play, you know, let me know. I'll see if I can find it. It doesn't have to be on Steam. It'd be something I can order online or whatever, you know. I know WoW Classic's going to be a demo. Found that out today, and I very honestly could get the virtual ticket for BlizzCon. I've never had it. I've never gotten the virtual ticket, but if I get the virtual ticket, then it gives me access to the WoW Classic. Jack likes watching me play GTA. Well, I installed GTA last night, and 7 discs later, and roughly 2 hours later, that thing was installed. So, I think I will get back into GTA this week. I do want to do a couple more things with American Truck just to make sure that my go-to, my laid-back game is set and forget, so to speak. But when I go into GTA and I start streaming that, we will be streaming from the beginning. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that one. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's kind of like, you know, seeing what I'm seeing, and then hearing my reaction to it. You know, that to me makes for a good stream. I actually it was probably about a month or more ago, I had somebody ask, "Is this really live?" I'm like, "Well, yeah. How much more live do you want it to be?" You know, because they didn't think I was actually live. They thought that I was like somebody else, some other people that streamed that, you know, put his deal on continuous live video, and nah. If I do anything pre-recorded, I will definitely let it be known. On here, question mark, Jack, what you talking about, buddy? I don't necessarily think I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I'm sorry about the delay on the comments. If there was anything I could do to fix that, I would. Because I read the comments almost as soon as I see them. That's why I'm trying to work on the integration to get the chat into the actual video to where you guys can actually see the chat that I'm reading and the comments that are coming through. Like when I have somebody from Twitch pop in, you guys can see because it'll have a Twitch icon on it, and it'll actually be something to where I actually can have that to where I can sit there and say, okay, yeah, you know, and respond, and then you can see who I'm responding to and see what platform they're with. Yeah. No, I don't got another page. I've got a YouTube page and a Twitch page. YouTube channel and a Twitch channel, but no, I don't have another Facebook page for my gaming stuff. Basically, all my gaming stuff goes through this page and this page alone for Facebook, and the same for YouTube and Twitch. But yes, when I reinstalled GTA, because obviously when you format your hard drive, you have to redo everything, and it just takes time. It's like I'm halfway through downloading World of Warcraft. I stopped that download just because I know streaming and playing American Truck, you know, that consumes a healthy amount of my system's resources, so I didn't want to have to try to download a game at the same time. I probably could, it's just I didn't. And I'll get that download finished tomorrow. I'll fire it up in the morning and let that download finish and process. It'll probably take about, I don't know, from the time I start it to the time it ends, it'll probably take about 2 hours, I guess. Because it was almost 60 gigs worth to download. So, yeah. Speeding ticket. Isn't that nice? But, yeah, no, what we'll do is, you talking about on the Facebook page, Tim? If you're talking about Facebook, then there is a community page, but it's more of a, just shows like the top fans and how many people are following the page and liking the page and stuff like that. I don't actually have like a group discussion just yet. I probably could create one and whatnot. Take a peek. Take a peek. If I'm driving a little wonky, it's because I'm actually viewing it on my phone real fast. Woo! Come on now, pay attention. Groups, yeah, I can set up a group page for my page. Create a group. Yeah, I'll do that when I stop streaming. Set up a group, that'll probably help out. That'll be the only type of community section I can think of adding. But you can post comments on the page. As a matter of fact, I had a guy who was my 100th follower post up that he was my 100th follower. So yeah, I mean it's totally good. I love having people here. If I could get more people to tune in on a regular basis, then yes, I would. That's why I try to stream for, 2 or 3 hours a night, when I do stream. There's times that I'll only stream for an hour and a half because there's just, the chat's dead, there's nobody there, there's nobody really talking, so it's like, okay, if they're not talking and there's nobody there, I'm not going to stream needlessly for 3 hours. To me, that gets boring, because then I have to sit over here and, I don't think anybody wants to hear me do that. So, I'll call it if it's like an hour and a half in and there's nothing going on and there's not a whole lot of chatter and there's nobody viewing, then yeah, I'll sit there and just be like, alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the night. You guys have fun. And I missed a turn, so let's see where I screwed that up at. Oh, yeah, okay. I need to go. Let's see. Yeah, that would be cool. I'll have to definitely set that group page up on my Facebook page, so that way people can go in there and post stuff like that. Biggest thing I say is, if you guys are, if you're not opposed and you actually, have a, if you've got a YouTube account and a Twitch account, go to both my YouTube and my Twitch pages and, like them too. Follow them. I don't care if it's multiple people on the same person on multiple platforms liking it, at least you're liking it. So, yeah. I think we're just going to go straight on through this. It was not part of my plan, but oh well. This reminds me of 85 in Charlotte. That's funny. Good deal, Tim. There's, if you go to my page, go to my Facebook page, I have the links to all of my pages right there on the Facebook page, so that way you can go directly to the page and whatnot. I'm working on getting to the point with YouTube that I can actually make my YouTube channel's link a lot shorter than what it is. It's super long. So yeah, I'd like to do that. And I think I got a Discord as well, so yeah. See you, buddy. Yeah, I'm just trying to get all 3 of my pages popular. I'm not so much worried about Discord. Discord will happen when it happens. If it don't ever happen, then it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. But yeah, I mean, having that engagement, I'll probably end up setting up a Twitter handle for the page too, so that way, those that want to be on Twitter, they can follow me on Twitter as well. So, which means I'll have to get more active into Twitter, because I have a personal Twitter. I've got it on my phone, but I don't even have it logged in. That's even funnier. So, nah. I'd actually have to reset my username and password because I don't remember what they are. It's been so long since I've been on it. But it is what it is. Not worried about that at all. I just know that Tim and Jack are having fun, so this works good for me. Come on, game. Let's do it, sir. Yeah, I know we're going a little bit faster than 55. If y'all don't tell, I won't tell. Yeah, I like it, Jack. I do. And it is fun. It is real fun. But back to your GTA comment. Yeah, when I do start playing GTA, I will literally be starting from the beginning and whatnot. I will play online again because I have cool toys that I like to play with online. But no, I will, most likely I'll be, for a little while at least, I'll be committed to the GTA storyline. Just because I got 3/4 of the way through it on Xbox 360 and then switched over to PC, and it was like, yeah, I ain't gonna bother with that. Yeah, Tim, I was actually watching a streamer who was streaming this, ended up falling asleep. That's how relaxed I got. So that's pretty sweet. When you can get that relaxed by just watching the stream. Yeah, I enjoy. Oh, come on now. I know what I need. I need to find somewhere to park because I need to take on fuel and I need to get ready to get some rest because this thing's starting to turn red on me. So yeah. See, it wouldn't be all that bad if I had the car limit turned on, but I got truck limit turned on, and in California, the speed limit is 55 miles an hour. So, yeah. Isn't that nice? Thank you, sir. Speeding violation. Yeah, when you speed, you get tickets. When you get tickets, they take money. When you get in wrecks, they take money. So, yeah. Oh, but it's all good. Yeah, my dad told me about that because I asked him if that was for real, if that was just a game, and he goes, because he's a long-distance truck driver and he's been to California several times. He said, no, that's not the game. That's real. That's real life. That's real talk. I was like, wow, 55 mile an hour? He goes, yep. But I could put it on car limit, and it would allow me to do 70. That's the ironic part about the game. Yep, knew that was coming. Yawn, yawn, sir. Alright, let's grab a map. Let's see what we can find here. Alright, looks like I've got choices. I've got choices. I do have choices for fuel. And I have choices for that too. So let's see. Bitty. Yeah, I guess what we can do is do that. We'll go here and get fuel, and then we'll swing back down to here, and we'll get, well, yeah, that'll work. We can do that. Swing in here and get fuel, then we'll swing up, swing around, and grab some rest. That should work. I hope. I genuinely hope. I don't intend on seeing this state at 55 miles an hour. I intend on seeing it at 72. So, yeah. And I think we'll be alright as far as sleep is concerned. He might do some yawning, but we should be fine. Oh. Yep. Getting that time. Oof. Yep, bed's red. Alrighties. Turn that mess off. We're gonna get a ticket. We're gonna get a ticket. Yeah. 72 is a good number, but I am going to put the hammer down and see if we can go faster than that. So right now we're at 69, but I think we're on a slight uphill. So yeah. Oh boy. You are getting sleepy, very sleepy. Like, I know this, man. Come on. I ain't got all day. Alrighty, come on now, truck. Passing lane. In case y'all didn't know. Good job. Come on, stoplight, hurry up, turn green. I ain't got all day. Messing with me. Messing with me. Always messing with me. Are we gonna turn green or? Thank you. About time. Jeez. I mean, I could have been that guy and just ran the red and been done with it, but no, trying to be nice, trying to play fair. Because unfortunately, when I go into Truckers MP, running red lights is heavily frowned upon. So, any of that mess we're going to do, we're going to have to get over here in single player and do it. I don't know, I think I might have turned in. Yeah, it was a long light. Get some fuel. Fill him up. Get some fruit. Oh, Jiminy Crickets, come on now. Apparently them concrete horseshoes, they don't move. There we go. On the road again. We're about to get on the road again. Yawn. Oh, if this guy goes too long, he will start dozing and I will lose complete control of the truck. That's why I want to get it parked before that happens. So, yeah. This cat starts dozing and I crash this truck and ruin this deal, I'm gonna be ill. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna be ill. It's just a game. Plus, it's my fault anyways. Here we go. Yeah, definitely like 20 foot in the ground, that's for sure, sir. They're there. They are definitely there. I ain't gonna say they're 20 feet in the ground. I think they're more like a solid 6. Hey, there we go. Come back up just a little bit. Come back up just a little bit. Or not. Are you gonna let me? Are you for real right now? Okay, I think that's about as close as we're gonna get. Oh, good, my man. Wonderful. I dig that you're beeping. I'm not gonna lie, that actually was pretty sweet on the AI part. Actually acknowledged the fact that I was backing up and it backed up too. That was pretty sweet. Oh, I can believe that. All at 10 feet, yeah, I can believe it. Make repairs. Fix it out. Well, they gotta be to keep retards from crashing into the gas pumps. You can only crash into the gas pumps in GTA. Alright, well, we're going to finish this trip tomorrow. It's late, and my 7-year-old has to get up for school in the morning at 6:30, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Y'all have a great evening. I thank you all for tuning in and watching and engaging. Please like, follow, share the page. Y'all are all awesome. Come back tomorrow night. We'll be doing some more American Truck, probably doing Truckers MP. Thank you guys. I'll catch y'all on the flip-flop.